All right, good afternoon. Oops, sorry. Good afternoon. Welcome to 3, bringing you another video. This time here, we're doing the last part of the front part of the engine. And I want to show you a couple of things that you need to know to be able to do this easily to change out a radiator. It's really simple, but a lot of people think it's really hard. Okay, let's go inside.
Godly fucking firestorm on you.
Okay, now a lot of videos show you that you need to take the battery out, take out the air box, and disconnect a lot of things. You don't. Okay. Simple fact is, the only things you need to take off is this here and this one here. That's it. Now, well, at least that's it for one part of the engine. Now, for me, it's like that. You have, oops, these are 14 millimeter bolts that you take off right here. Sorry, nope, 13 millimeter if I remember correctly, sorry. 13 millimeter bolts, take off these right here. You'll have 4 of them. You'll have 2 right here. And then underneath the bottom, oops, sorry, I got you upside down. You'll have 2 that go right in here. Okay, now to access those 2, again, these 2 right here is the other set, and here the other side. You have to do that on all sides. Then once you get that apart, that's only part of the problems. These will not move unless these 2 right here you loosen up. They're going to be so tight that it'll literally stay inside of place, so it won't swing up out of the way. So that's part of the problem. Now again, make sure I got the right one. These are going to be, nope, 15 millimeters if I remember correctly. Yep, these are 15 millimeter bolts for right here and everything else. So that you're going to need a socket on both sides to break that loose. Now you do not have to take this completely out. You just have to loosen them so they're loose. Once you get them loose, you fold them back like this. Then underneath here, you'll have some more bolts. Now this is the radiator support bracket, the upper part of the support bracket. Okay, to get these off, you're going to be using, let's make sure I got the right one. Slide that should be 10 millimeters. Slide it, but I want to make sure I'm right. 10 millimeters. Again, you take these off. Once you take these off, they come forward and slide directly up. Once you do that on both sides, this will come loose. Now, they're both bolted there together. To get that apart, further down right here, you'll see again, same size this is right here. You have to unbolt on this side. There will be another one at the bottom. Unfortunately, I am missing one. Let's get down there. Let's see if I can get down there. You can see where it goes right there, but I am missing one of those bolts like that because from the last previous person, you know, the bolts went missing. Okay, yeah, so on that side, and then on this side here, you have the same thing. You'll have it, so hopefully I can get enough light down here, right here, where my finger's pointing up. Let me move my fat fingers out the way. You'll have another one down in there. Once you take that out, then what happens is, again, once you have both out, this will be loose. This will have to wiggle out slowly. You'll have to rock it back and forth. Just rock it back and forth, and it'll slowly come out, everything else of that, without taking anything else out. That's part 1. Once you have that out, then comes the fun part. Separating the radiator from the air cooler, like that. Now, it's basically all it is a slip ring on both sides. You're going to lift right here. You see that support bracket that's right here? You lift up on that a little bit, the 2 will separate. You'll see it. It's very easy. It's like that. You'll see them separate. Once they separate, you'll wiggle this out. Again, you need to take your time. You might need to shove the battery back that direction a little bit. That's it. You don't have to take it completely out and everything else. Now, once you got it almost out, there's a problem. it's going to be like, I can't get out any further. Well, can't get any further because you have these lines here. These lines here are your transmission lines. They connect in the radiator. Hopefully I can get good. You should see the barb right there. Now, these slip in and out. They're called quick connects. The only way that I found to get them out easily without going to get a repair tool and everything else of that, the simplest and fastest way to do it is you go to the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, whatever. And the same thing, you're looking for, excuse me, dental hygiene. It's going to come with a mirror for you to look at your teeth and everything. It's the thing you use to scrape your teeth and everything else. That you're going to grab one of those, and that pick that comes with it will slide in there, in between the ring and everything else, and it'll slide right out. Now, you want to keep up with these rings because just in case your new radiator is supposed to come with them already on it and everything else of that, just in case if they don't have it on it and you lose them, you're basically screwed, because then you have to run back to the auto parts store, grab them. I think they're like $7. I had my own, but it was fine. So that's the other thing. The other part is at the bottom of the radiator, you'll have these. Now mine is going to look different than yours because I modified mine. Again, since I welded the bottom of my whole system and everything else, that mine changed. You'll have this part here, and then you'll have an inner part that, again, is one part that connects on it. That's going to be about this high. That goes on to it. Both of those, they slip in a slot inside the radiator, so that, but these will not come on the new radiator. So don't lose these. Again, when you take the other radiator out, these are going to come off. They're going to be at the bottom. They go on the bottom. I'm actually going to show you my old radiator. Hold on one second, because that's when I still have my old radiator, of course. Oops, sorry. Take it out the box. And let's walk back towards the car. Oops, too close. My bad. Let's walk back towards the car. Okay, so let's look at the old radiator right here. Now, where I'm talking about, now mine's different because I modified mine because, again, I had to make a change. These go on the bottom. They slip on like this. Now, again, there's another section so that, because this goes into the donut hole that's in the bottom section where your lower support is. Then, there's another piece inside it, and it slips on here, and it has a little clip right here that you push down, and then it comes out. Do not lose these. You can't find this part, at least locally for me. But again, I kept mine and everything else, so that's fine. Now, this is what I'm going to show you from the other radiator. Since I have it still here. Okay. Right here is where the the air conditioner is a metal plate that slides here, 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 here. It just basically, you lift up on the back part of it. You have to put your hand in somebody. You lift up a little bit, sit it back, then this will be loosened out. Again, now I took mine off right here instead of that, but on this one here, you'll see it's really easy. These come with, let's get a close up over there. You can see it just slips in. See if I can get it. Oh, there it is. It just slips in and slips out. So to do it, all you got to do is, again, you get that dental pick, you pick it out, and it comes right out. That's it. And putting it back in is basically the reverse order. Now you can see mines are right here, right now. You see my line right here. You'll know where they go, because literally they can't go but two places. One is the upper one. Again, it's long. Now you just put it into place. You get it right when you need it to, and you will push. It'll slip in. Done. There's a bottom one that's down there all the way in the lower section. Let's see if I can grab that one. and that one slips in too. So you just have to push it in real hard and everything else. It's going to be a little bit maneuvering because, you know, you're going to be fat fingered like I am and everything else of that. And then you just put it in, put them back in reverse order. You put everything back in, you put your tabs back in and everything else of that. Again, low bolts. Now I have mine in upside down because it was just making it easier. So, and again, that's what I do. Even though these actually go in from the top through this hole right here, I put them in upside down so I don't lose the bolts. Because again, you will lose them. I had, again, one on this side here from the previous person that changed out the radiator. They had already lost one of these bolts. The bolts are very easy to lose, and I tend to put them back in place. You can see right here, I tend to put them right back in place. Again, you have a cross member that goes across here. That goes up to there. One on the other side. Once you take it out, you take whatever the cross member out, you put the bolts back in place, that way they don't get lost. But that's the easiest way to do it. This is a simple repair, but it's going to take you a little bit because it's going to take you wiggling back and forth to get it loose. But that's all I have for you right now. It's Warp on the 3 saying warp out, have fun, and we will catch you on the next one. Later.